Okay, so I found an article here, reading through a couple things, and this definitely corresponds with a lot of videos that have come out lately, and this is just right here on nextgov.com. I'll try to leave a link. And EPA relaxes public health guidelines for radiological attacks. So, read a couple things here. It says that they tried to release this back in '09 when Bush was in the White House, but because of the upcoming gang of Obama, he stopped the release of it because he said it might include guidelines that were way too relaxed for the public. But let's see here, because that kind of contradicts itself. It says the new version released Friday does not include such dramatically relaxed guidelines, and they want to make similar recommendations by other federal agencies and international organizations, basically like the UN, or I don't know, let's just take stuff from China or Russia, just other people in the country, and put it in our guidelines because everything is so similar, right? That doesn't make sense right there. So right here it says, for example, the new EPA guideline through the IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, suggests that intervention is not necessary until drinking water is contaminated with radioactive iodine 131 at a concentration of 81,000 picocuries per liter. I'm not sure what that word means yet, but 81,000 of them can't be good. This is 27,000 times less stringent than EPA rule of 3. So that was their normal rule of 3, and now they want to move it because of the IAEA to 81,000. And this guy here, nuclear policy lecturer at California Santa Cruz University, says what he finds particularly tragic is that because it is so corrupt, it's a useless document. And they just released this on Friday. So I would highly suggest you pause this and go to this link here, if I don't leave one, and click up here where it says page, and you can download it straight from this site here. And this is the EPA.gov website. You can get the link here, or I'll try to leave one. And then you just get the draft PAG manual. It's 86 pages, not too big of a document, maybe 850 kilobytes. And what I found here on page 35 is a list of things that you should know about exposures and the guidelines. Let's see, they're talking about, I went too far there. There you go. Your feature: nausea, vomiting, time of onset, duration, 0 to 100. These are RADs. Now, I've seen plenty of videos, people on the beach in California, before they get the police out there to stop people from getting their Geiger counters and taking rad measures, but on the beach they've reached well over 800. And this is already. Now you want to look at the nausea, vomiting, whole body absorbed dose, 100%. So they're already well over 800 in California. They're already getting 90 to 100% of the whole body dose. And that's in less than an hour. The lymphocyte count decreases within hours. It says you're unaffected from about 100 dose of rad, then it goes up. Now I'm not sure what decreases within hours. How does it just decrease? Your central nervous system doesn't really seem to be affected until you get up to about 800 rads, and then it's going to be rapid. So it's talking about younger workers or people face a larger risk of fatal cancer than older workers, which is about 9.1 per thousand of people are at a risk of premature death, which is 20 to 30-year-olds. 40 to 50-year-olds have a 5.3 per thousand risk of premature death. They don't know why that is because more specific determinations can be made where there's adequate information. So basically, we've never had anything like this happen here in America, and this is going to be a first. So they're going to have to rewrite all the documents, and I guess the test dummies will be mostly the people in California and on the West Coast, and then whoever they can, wherever it spreads inland, because if you go to the radiation guides, it's already spread inland to various places. Now, how truthful they are on that, we're not exactly sure, but this document here explains all of it, and I would definitely get the links and download it yourself and read through it, because this is something that you will need to pay attention to.